Welcome to Applications of Technology. This is a syllabus overview. Please note the syllabus disclaimer. The instructor reserves the right to change the syllabus at any time. The University of Houston Clear Lake School of Education is CAPE accredited, and this is a statement reflecting as much. University of Houston Clear Lake does have a School of Education mission statement focused upon excellence and innovation, professional presentation, partnerships. A statement on professional dispositions. This focus upon dispositions is the way people act in class, not only talking about our graduate students and the professionalism displayed, but also by our instructors and our professional staff and staff. English language proficiency standard statement. If there are English language learners who may be of concern, this is an interesting statement concerning this. University of Houston Clear Lake School of Education standards for advanced programs being at the master's level or doctoral level. This is considered an advanced program, and these are the standards that are recognized and by which we adhere. We have 7 student-centered learning outcomes, from learner-centered knowledge to learner-centered instruction to equity and excellence for all learners to the style of communications to professional development, leadership, the learner-centered climate, and learner-centered curriculum and instruction. Concerning a UAS statement, the UAS is a unit assessment system that we will address at the very end of our course, because we do have a course product upload expectation at the end of our course, and we will focus upon the website that is your major project, and that information will need to be integrated into the UAS before you will be allocated your course grade. You must fulfill the UAS obligation prior to receiving your course grade. Concerning required text, we do not have required text in this course. However, we do have innumerable professional scholarly readings throughout our units of instruction, as well as we are focusing for our readings upon different segments of Horizon reports that are more of a futurist endeavor, revolving around what are the inherent issues currently within the next 3 to 5 years, and then 5 years plus out into the future. So those will be our readings, and our readings, especially the Horizon report, will focus upon not only what's presented in the Horizon report, but also how that information is directly impacted within your own area or areas of expertise. Concerning late work and attendance statements, late work within our course, there are designated dates and times noted in the course syllabus by which we adhere. No late work is accepted unless there is an absolutely tragic situation where we have a hurricane coming through, where you are in the hospital, and there's absolutely no way to get the work done. However, the expectation is that you are a graduate student. You can self-regulate. You can ask questions up until the day that an assignment is due. If you need support, there's always support available to you. So for these reasons, no late work is accepted except for in very extreme situations. To clarify the attendance policy within our course, this is an online or blended learning approach. Within our online courses, there is the expectation that you are continuously engaged within the online environment. Therefore, if you have questions, concerns about what is going on, that can be directly addressed within a timely fashion. And because within an online course everything is continuously available to you, the expectation is that the assignments will be submitted within a timely fashion. Concerning privacy and information within online courses, please be aware there is no privacy within the Blackboard environment. Anything that you communicate, post, submit can be accessed by persons outside of our course environment, and you need to know that prior to posting information. As a course overview, there is a catalog description for our Applications of Technology course. We also have specific course objectives. Notice that it's more so focused upon how we're thinking skills, evaluation, analysis, collaborations, demonstration, construction of information, new and useful information, collaboration, evaluation, designing and developing professional information. Concerning the course units within our course environment, we have an overview of the course syllabus unit, introduction to the course and course concept to get your head around what this course is really about, an orientation, an overview of the final project. Then we have 6 different units of instruction. Then we have a final project submission, which again, the final project is your website environment, and an end course submission wherein the UAS component and other aspects will also be integrated. For grade point allocation breakdowns, we have the first section is our assignments. Please notice there is a point allocation for each of our assignment efforts. We have specific point allocations for student information sheet, avail tutor certificate of successful completion, all the way to setting up your student website for the course experience. In Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, we have not only a technology implementation component, which is an assignment, but also for our Unit 1 we have a more specific assignment that is not only team engagement, but also an individual. You have deliverables for both Part 1 and Part 2, the team and the individual. Concerning grade point allocation breakdown for our discussions, your discussion posts and engagement within our online environment are allocated point structures. Not only your professional introduction at the very beginning, introducing yourself to all of our course colleagues and learning more about everyone else in our course. We also have a final project proposal, which has Part 1 and Part 2 components. Each component consists of 10 point allocations. Unit 1 through Unit 6 has 2 components as well, a team-based approach where you're posting your information, and then a second part which is an individual effort where you are reviewing everyone's as well as your own posts and responding, communicating, learning more from our course colleagues, which is vitally important within a community of learning. And I view this course as a community of practice approach where we are all professionals, therefore the engagement and learning from each other is vitally important. And then the results of peer evaluation of the final project is also a component of the discussions. Concerning final project and additional information that will be posted, our final project notice, we have final project proposal, we have the final project experience, and then a peer evaluation of our final project under development. At the very end of the course, remember I mentioned the UAS submission of your website information. That is also part of the point allocation. Again, you will not receive your course grade until the UAS submission is successfully completed. It is your responsibility to submit your final project documents, deliverables, to the UAS environment. And then your student contact information. At the very beginning of our course, we have student contact information component. Again, this is only for your instructor to see. It's not to share publicly. And then your student contact information at the very end of the course, because we know that people have lives and people move and things change. At the very end of the course, if something crazy happens and the instructor needs to get a hold of you at the very end of the course when you're not logging in, or after the course is successfully completed and there's something crazy that happens and the instructor needs to get a hold of you, I want to have your final contact information so if things change, I know it and I can easily contact you. The total points possible within our course environment is 1,300 points. And again, that it's been broken down into point allocations for each of our assignment efforts. The grade point allocation breakdowns grade scale is also important so that you recognize how many points you have accumulated throughout our course experience and where you are in the grade scale. Please note, no I's will be offered, meaning you will receive a grade from A through F. There is no opportunity after our course semester is done to complete our course. No I's will be offered. No incompletes will be offered in this course. What you complete during our course experience is the final grade point allocation you receive, therefore the final grade, and the scale is represented for you. Concerning missed work, due to the stated deadlines to turn in work to the instructor, no work will be accepted past the date and time stipulated in our course syllabus. Within our online course environment, there is a date and a time stamp, and at the end, especially within the assignments area, it cuts you off. It designates that if something is not submitted by 11:59 on the date stipulated within our course syllabus, you are late, and you will not receive a grade for your deliverables. Please ensure that your assignments, your discussion board posts, anything and everything associated with our course environment is submitted by the designated date and time. Concerning Americans with Disabilities Act, if you have concerns or desire accommodations are necessary. Absolutely not a problem. More than happy to address any areas of concern, additional information that's necessary. The information also needs to be submitted through the Disability Services offices on the UHCL campus. And if you have any concerns, please also let me know that Disability Services will be communicating with me as well about any issues. It is not my responsibility to go out and look for this information. It is your responsibility as a professional to come and inform me of anything that may be of concern that we need to chat about to ensure that you have every opportunity to be successful in our course. Concerning academic honesty, I'm a little stringent on this concerning copying, cheating, plagiarism, especially within a peer review environment. People have their responsibilities, and even though that we have several opportunities for a team, peer review team type environment, you are still responsible for your own efforts, and representing other people's work as your own is just not acceptable. Within a team environment, the expectation that I hold is that everyone brings forward a fair, equal amount of time, effort, and expertise. But it's also important to know that within team deliverables, if someone else is plagiarizing work, is taking work from others and not acknowledging appropriately, that is considered plagiarism. And in a team environment, all parties will be included in the plagiarism concerns as focused upon academic honesty. So it's very important to be focused and stringent upon this in your own professional realm. As such, for academic honesty, please review the academic honesty policy and the student life policies handbook. And it is very important that it's an essential element, especially within our coursework, graduate coursework. I will be honest in all my academic activities and will not tolerate dishonesty. Concerning conflict resolution, things happen throughout a course experience, and if you have any concerns that are not directly addressed by your course instructor, and I'm not just talking about this course, it's within any course, there are appropriate procedures to follow. If I do not, as a course instructor, not appropriately address your concerns as you perceive they need to be addressed, then the next step is to go to the associate dean or the dean of the School of Education and discuss with them. But very importantly, please bring all documentation to ensure that you have documentation of exactly what occurred and your experiences. And if there are any other questions or comments concerning the course syllabus, please bring them to my attention. Feel free to post them publicly within our course environment in the discussion area, or email on a public realm. Or if you're not comfortable doing that, just come to me privately and I'd be more than happy to address any and all concerns that you may have.